Now, last week when Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the US, American singer Mary Millben became an instant hit after she sang the Indian National Anthem on a global platform. In an exclusive conversation with WION, she spoke about her experience. We'll leave you with this report as we call it a wrap. Thanks for staying with us. You're watching WION World is One. Stay tuned.
Touching the feet of an elderly person is a common way of paying respect in Indian culture. It was this gesture on a global platform that made singer Mary Millben the talk of the town. I'm talking about the viral video where Mary was seen touching the feet of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi after singing the country's national anthem. Hello, Mary. Welcome to WION.
Certainly. Well, thank you so much, Rohan, for having me on, and namaste to all of your viewers.
From yoga to meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it was one busy and buzzing week for you. Can you share your experience?
Johan, it was such a tremendous honor to be a part of both of those events and to be a part of just a historic week. It was a busy week indeed, but it was such a meaningful week because I was able to participate in two ways that really that were meaningful to me. Participate in a global day, a historic day, as it relates to yoga and exercise and the spiritual nature of that day, and then to go on and be a part of the official festivities in Washington D.C. to lift the Indian National Anthem, the song that unifies the hearts and the souls of Indians across the world. It was a great honor.
Since when have you been familiar with Indian culture?
Well, it does. You know, I was first introduced to Indian culture as a young girl in my home. Growing up, there was a wonderful woman who was our sister, certainly, who helped in our home, taking care of us and helping my mother. My mother had a very busy job as a pastor of over 10,000 people in a church, and so she needed some help as a single mom. And so our sister Smita Patel was her name. She was the first to introduce us to Indian culture and music and food.
Did you go through special training to learn how to sing Jana Gana Mana, as it is not an English song?
Right. Well, I did. In fact, during COVID year, I started taking Hindi classes. About the Indian anthem is that the words of the anthem speak to the landscape, it hits certain parts of India that are important to the traditional values of the Indian people. Certainly, it speaks to the home of the Prime Minister, Gujarat, and the Himalayas, so the landscape of India. And then it speaks to pride, the pride that citizens have, Jaya Hey, Jaya Hey, Jaya Hey is victory, victory to India, victory to India. It speaks to the pride that citizens have for the country.
Thanks a ton, Mary Millben, for speaking with WION.
Bless you. Bless you. Thanks for having me again.